Hello everybody watching, thank you and welcome. So today we are doing a very special reading. It's a healing and guidance reading from the Archangels. I felt guided to do this and they've chosen 4 groups today, and the crystal cards that they've chosen is the selenite group 1, group 2 is ancient wisdom crystal, group 3 is a spirit quartz crystal, and group 4 is a kyanite blue crystal. So pick which group or which crystal that you feel pulled to, and we will get started with group number 1. Hello group number 1, you chose the selenite card, which says spiritual awakening. So just let you know that this reading, there is a lot of cards, there's a lot to get through, but I just feel like this is going to be really helpful, and hopefully you can get some really good tips, tools, and some healing from this reading today. So with this spiritual awakening card, I'm already seeing here, it's like there is a lot of I feel like I'm hearing your lifetimes, so not just this lifetime, but through many lifetimes. I feel like there's been a lot of, I'm hearing like calcified growth. So what I feel that means is that there's been a build-up of energy, a build-up of properties, a build-up of like I'm hearing it as junk, and this is like psychic junk, you know, stuff that really doesn't serve your growth, and I'm seeing it like they're showing me like a dentist removing the plaque from the teeth, and I feel like this is, and sorry, I just have to give you what I'm getting, what scenarios I'm getting. So I feel like this is what's happening for you at the moment, is that there is you know, that plaque being moved from your life. It's the gritty, it's the ugly, it's the thick, it's the murky, it's the you know, it could even be physically the calcification that's been on your, you know, which gland is it? The pituitary gland. And this could, with this process, with this clearing, with this purification, I feel like this is going to open you up to a new way of living, a new way of being, a new way of seeing things. And I feel like you're going to feel a lot lighter. They're showing me like wings. So I feel like, and they're showing me like you rising above. So it's almost like I feel like you've been really pulled magnetically down for a long time. Or even physically, they're showing me like being in mud. So it may have felt really sort of treacherous, like real, I don't know if that's the right word, but feeling really like a lot of difficulties, a lot of challenges, you know. And so I feel like you, with this clearing, with this purification that is coming in for you, or is already coming for you, it's like taking away all of that. It's decalcifying everything from your life. It's opening you up to a whole new energy, and it's really going to help you rise above, and you're going to feel this sense of freedom that you may have never felt in this physical plane since you first come. So this is a really, really huge, powerful change, and they're showing me tears. So I feel like you could be crying a lot, releasing a lot, and they're showing, what they're actually saying is, I often say that they're referring to me, as this is part of the message, okay? So they're saying like crying a river, and I often say that I could make a river with all my tears because I've had to cry so much through my own spiritual awakening. And they're saying those tears that you cry are is the cup of grace for you. Okay, oh my goodness, that's so beautiful. It's a cup of grace. Okay, so allow yourself to cry those tears. Allow yourself, they're even saying, allow the frustration, allow the feelings to take place, because this is completely normal. You know, it is a process, it's a transition, and every part of that transition, every particle, even in the physical body, that's changing as well. You know, every little part of this transition is part of your journey, and it is sacred, and it is to be acknowledged and loved and thanked and released. You know, the more we try to judge it and try to put it away, it's like denying yourself. It's denying yourself of that love and that respect that you so surely deserve, I'm hearing. So allow this process and really open yourself up. And I see you growing, you know, energetic wings, and they're saying that they're around you and they are protecting you through this process, and they are loving you unconditionally with so much compassion that I actually feel this heart warmth. So if you feel a heart warming, that is them sending you healing vibrations to your heart. If you do not feel that, that is okay. It doesn't mean it's not happening, but they're just showing through me that they are loving you, and they're standing right there with you, and they're actually making me feel emotion. And so they're telling me that, you know, they can feel your emotion. They know exactly what you're going through. And they want to say for some of you out there who may have other people who do not understand you and your process, that it's not up for them to judge you, that they know what you're going through, and they know the pain, and they know your path. So you trust your heart, you trust your own, you know, your own guidance, and know that they are loving you and that they're by your side. So every time that anybody tries to pull you off your path, you remember that your path is, you know, whatever you're feeling most drawn to, whatever your heart's calling to you, whatever time you're needing. Don't feel guilty for taking that time. Don't feel guilty for releasing tears. Don't feel guilty for your own sensitivity, because your own sensitivity is your breakthrough. Wow, my goodness, so powerful. Okay, so look at this. Release your power, dress of alchemy. 3-3. You may be seeing 3-3-3. You may be seeing 33. You may get a lot of threes, okay? And this 3 is opening you up to your you know, this is about your feelings, and it's also about your creativity. But your feelings are going to move you forwards. Your feelings are going to be the key for you seeing who you are to a core, you discovering that and you releasing that into the world, because it is your time. It is your time to release that into the world. It is your time to shine. It is your time to I'm also hearing they're saying the word expose. So it's time to expose the truth. Now this truth could be an outside truth, or it could be an internal truth, but it's time for that to be exposed. It's time for that to be looked at, and it's time for that to you know, come out into the light. And I'm hearing it's like you are holding on to they're saying rocks, okay? So you're holding on to some rocks, and those rocks are as you're carrying those rocks, they're showing me like carrying it in a bag. You're carrying those rocks, and it's weighing you down. So I feel like you will get your power once you release some of those rocks. I'm also, they want me to point out here that you can see there's a lot of eyes here, and I feel like this is about your inner sight opening up, and you being able to see things for the way they truly are, to see through your own illusions, but to also see through the illusions of others, okay? Because I feel like for some time, and I don't actually know what that is because I can't see it clearly, but what it looks like to me is a dragon in a bottle. And what the message I am getting from the archangels with that is, it's like that dragon in the bottle is your power that's been locked up, locked away, and it's because of the illusions around within you and outside of you has kept your own power locked away. But now it's time to break that bottle and open up to your own power, and this is what this process is allowing right now. Okay, so we're going to have a look at what archangels are working with you with these cards. They've chosen 4, and all of these cards I shuffle and face down. I don't look before. And so these are the archangels that are working with you now and their messages. So you've got the 9 of Michael. So you have Archangel Michael working with you. You have Archangel Gabriel looking out for you. You have also the Archangel Ariel. And oh no, you've got 3 cards. My apologies, you've got 3 here. So you've got 3 archangels strongly working with you at the moment. So call upon them if you feel like you need extra assistance. And you know, Archangel Michael is helping you with your you may get into a lot of worry, especially around this spiritual awakening, the changes of perspective. So Archangel Michael is here helping you to focus your thoughts and to help you release some of the worries. I'm actually showing me him like wrapping you in his wings, and he's comforting you and telling you that everything's going to be okay. There's nothing to worry about. All is in divine plan. All is happening as it should. It's all aligning a path for you, and a path of that you are more worthy of than you even believe. But you will come to believe this, you will come to see this, you will come to know this. So keep walking your path, and I am there helping you, he's saying, with that. So every time you have worries, release those worries to your angels or to myself, he's saying, and so and focus your thoughts on as best outcome. He's helping you actually to refocus your thoughts into a better outcome. Okay, so if you get some visions of a better outcome, I feel like this is helping you with that, and to focus on those positive outcomes, rather than the negative ones, which is, I know, really hard to do, but that's what Archangel Michael is here to assist you with at this time. Whew. I need to just have a quick drink of water, guys. Okay, thank you. So 7 of Gabriel. So here you have Archangel Gabriel here, and with this horse, it's almost like, I feel it's this helping you with your inner power, helping you to have confidence, helping you to rise above, helping you with your healing, because I am seeing here this storm, and whilst you're in the storm, Archangel Gabriel has you on this horse, this Pegasus, and is assisting you to gain your power, your strength, and to rise above and to break through. Okay, break this bottle is what Archangel Gabriel's helping you to release the dragon within and to come into your personal power, your strength. We have here the 3, right, which is the 3 is to do with your personal power, and it's also got to do with your creativity, which is the sacral chakra. And so we have here the orange color, which is the sacral chakra energy here. So that's what Archangel Gabriel's helping you with, and helping you to move through your emotions as well, and to clear away some of those clouds that that are presented within your life and within your energy field, okay, so that you can cleanse and purify and come into healing. So here with the Two of Ariel, this Archangel Ariel is also assisting you with your growth at this time. And to me, this is like changing of perspective, and also it's about coming into balance. So Archangel Ariel is helping you to find balance in your life, okay? And I feel like Archangel Ariel's doing that by allowing you to see different options, able to see things from another perspective, to be able to see ways that you can accomplish things, ways that you can motivate yourself, or ways that you can move forwards that you may not have seen before. So I feel like Archangel Ariel as well is lifting some of those clouds away so that you can get more clarity on how you can manage your physical world as you are growing spiritually. Because in the beginnings it can be very difficult while you're being held down, while you're carrying those rocks, to really to see a clear way of navigating your physical world as you are clearing your and purifying your energy and purifying the people, the situations that you are experiencing that have been manifested from yourself prior to your spiritual awakening. And now that you are awakening, Archangel Ariel is helping you to see that different perspective. And with that pink energy as well, it's like helping you to see and have compassion for yourself as you move through this time. I will discover why we have no here in a moment, but let's have a look at your next cards. So we have honesty. Okay, yeah, spirits, or Archangel Michael. I was going to say Archangel Michael. Okay, Archangel Michael is telling you no is about boundaries. Okay, this is about setting boundaries and learning to say no. You're going to have to learn to do this. Well, not that you have to do anything. That's not the correct words. You are guided. That if this would be for your highest and best good, if you set some physical and spiritual boundaries so that you can allow yourself to create a better path ahead for you. What does that mean? So physical boundaries is saying no. No means no. Where you used to give all of your energy to other people and burnt yourself out, it's time to say no. I can't do that. And no means no. Do this in step-by-step ways. Call on Archangel Michael because he has stepped in with this. So call him to help you in setting boundaries, spiritual boundaries and physical boundaries. For some of you with this spiritual awakening, it could be awakening spiritual gifts. And so you may be affected by other energies around you at the same time. So putting in spiritual boundaries is really important. How do you do that? Is by protecting your energy field crystals, putting in energy colors around you. You could do this by connecting with your guardian angels, connecting with your spirit guides, connecting with the archangels, whoever you feel drawn to, and asking for that spiritual protection. Just keep in mind that spirit cannot help you without your permission, okay? Because we live in a free will dimension, existence, whatever you want to call it. So please ask for that help if you need it, but boundaries is really important for you in this growth period. Okay, with this honesty card, this is I feel like this is you discovering who you are, and this is coming into your truth. The energy of honesty supports our choice to be courageously truthful and genuine with kindness and tact. So when I feel like with this honesty card, it's about you navigating your world in a new way. How is this going to happen? There's going to be changes in the way that you communicate with people, and there's going to be changes in the way that in what you're going to accept coming back to you. So again, this is coming, there's a little bit of crossover with this card here in regards to boundaries. So and I feel like you're going to be learning a lot about how to speak up and speak your truth, honest truth, in a kind and loving way, in a compassionate way. And so the archangels are going to be working with you on that. So if you need extra help, be open to that, ask for that help, and they will definitely help you in setting those boundaries, in standing up for yourself in a loving and kind way. I do get the sense here for a lot of you that you have been kind of trodden on, that you have been the helpers, the assisters, the ones doing everything for everybody. So now it is time for you to raise and bring that power back into yourself, so that then you can do that sort of service for others, but in a controlled way. I don't know if the control is the right word, but in a way that is not sucking all of your energy, that is not giving you any personal healing happiness, because you deserve that. Each and every person on this planet, every single person in the universe deserves to have equal to anybody next to them. So why should you not have the same? You are worthy of that, okay? Okay, so we've got partnership here. Allow healthful, supportive partnerships. I'll just make sure you can see it. Into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. Okay, so the archangels are helping you with your partnerships, healing the partnerships around you. Now, whilst you are learning to speak your truth, and while you are learning to, when you're putting boundaries up, this can cause some discord with the partnerships around you. And I feel like this is, I feel like they are willing to help you here, help you with navigating your partnerships. And I also see here that your archangels may also be bringing physical people in that can help you in that way too. New friendships, new people that can support this, your growth and where you're at spiritually at the moment. So if you're having to let go of some old partnerships, friendships, people in your life, then they're going to be sending new partnerships into your life that are going to serve your highest good and growth for now. And these people that are coming in are going to be more supportive, and they may they're also saying to me that you could also be receiving help and assistance from resources online and things like that. So be really, this doesn't just have to come from physical people, it can also come from online. So if you are, if you know, in case you're going, well, there's no one around, well, you know, you're being guided. So just look out for that and be open. They're saying be open to receiving. Okay, so when there is support coming your way, allow that support in too, is what I'm hearing. Okay, with this Pride card here, let's go a lot of. Okay, with this Pride, and it's interesting because I'm noticing all these fingerprints, and I get the feeling it's like people have left their mark on you, and I feel like there's this sense of, with this part of her being like a skull and the other part of her being this beautiful being, this beautiful person, I feel like you have had a lot of people sort of dragging you down and, you know, making you feel like you aren't worthy. And I feel like there's this I feel like it has to do with like these partnerships in your life as well. And I feel like the part of these partnerships have to fall away so that you can find your own beauty, and so that you can really grow and flourish, I'm hearing. And I see with this rose here, it's like there's this real beauty. You are beautiful. You shine this beautiful light. And I feel like you have not had enough pride. I feel like you have not had enough, you haven't been lifted. So you have to lift yourself now. And you can do this. You can, a way that you're going to do this is through believing in yourself and you growing spiritually, because I also see here with the number 7, which to me it resembles a spiritual growth here for you. So this card is also representing this balance between the negative and the positive. So I feel like you're being assisted to come back into balance so that you're much more healthy and much more much more happy. Yeah. That you're experiencing more happiness. Okay. Grounding. So the archangels want you to know that grounding is really important for you as you're going through this awakening, okay? Because when you're grounded to this physical world, you are supported and nourished and guided. And sometimes when you sometimes avoid being grounded, it's not like conscious level, it's probably subconscious level, and it's because when you are grounded you feel more, but this feeling more is what is healing. Because when we go through spiritual awakening, sometimes we feel like we want to escape, we don't want to be grounded here physically because it just feels so heavy, it feels tough, right? It feels tough. But this is where your healing in. Your healing is in nature. Your healing is here in the physical world. Walking your path with pride, walking your path with strength, walking your path in bravery, and you being in your true power. Okay. And the power is like this, the tree. This tree is grounded. This tree, its roots are spread out, and this is not going anywhere. This tree is stable. And so this is part of your awakening too, is you grounding your energy here, and you really bringing stability into your life, bringing in support into your life, bringing love into your life, and bringing healing into your life. And you are going to spread that then outwardly to the world around you. So what is taking part for you is an important process. And I'm hearing we need you here. Okay, we need you. I feel like you are all like light workers. Okay. Oh, look at this. Wisdom of the divine feminine. Okay. So this is coming in, and you can see the flowers. This is about you coming into bloom. And this is you gaining that feminine energy. Okay, look at these roses here. Love of self, love and nurturing and nourishment of self, of the earth. You understanding the divine, you understanding how energy works, you grounding that into the earth, I feel like is really important role within your awakening as well, within your time here on the physical plane. And you are just this, and I want you to have a look at this picture again. I'm sorry about the lighting, guys, but look at that. She is just surrounded, and this is for males as well. This embracing this feminine energy is what is needed for you right now, because I feel like for a lot of you watching, you've been operating out of masculine energy. Okay, this is women, this is men. And masculine energy absolutely has a purpose, but so does feminine energy, and we need to be balanced, okay? Just like I'm seeing this as the yin and the yang, okay? So balancing your masculine and feminine energy is going to be really important to keep you grounded, okay? To keep you on purpose, to keep you balanced, okay? And the feminine energy is a beautiful energy. There's nurturing and there's love, and there's this real sacredness with it, okay? So I feel like it's an allowing as well, I'm hearing. So it's, and I'm getting this sense here, like they're saying breathing and just breathing and being. They're saying, so get out in nature or wherever you are, even if it's sitting, you know, you can go sit somewhere in your home that's really, really peaceful, and it's just being in that peace. It's being in that moment. And this is really going to help you tap into that feminine energy and balance your energy field, because I feel like with you guys, you've been in the doing action, and I feel like for some of you watching, they're actually showing me you like trying to discover which way to go. Like, do I go down this path? Do I go do that path? Do I do this? And for some of you, this is not everyone watching, but it's like they're showing me like weeds tumbling in the wind, like it's just like you're not stopping, and they really want you to stop. They really want you to just feel. They want you to get grounded and to get into this feminine energy and slow down into the allowing, okay, and the creativity, back to the creativity, back to the feeling. So this is really important guidance here for you. Now I am going to get a divine feminine card here for you, because I feel like we could get some further guidance on that to help you. Archangels, can we please have a divine feminine card? Okay, so we've got the cosmic egg, the divine feminine. I hold the universe within me. I am the force of an ever-expanding love. And as I'm saying that, I've actually got my left hand on my higher heart chakra. So I feel like this is something really beautiful awakening within you, and it's your connection to the universe, okay? It is your connection to love, okay, to source. And the higher heart is that connection to source. So this is what the feminine energy allows, is that connection. Without that feminine energy, it doesn't stop connection, but it slows the flow, okay? It slows. They're showing me like a creek flowing. If you know, it stops if you put too many blocks in the way. It just slows that flow. And you know, the feminine energy, being in that energy, being still and allowing, it actually helps the flow more, because the feeling also, coming back to that feeling, it releases some of those rocks, and then the water flows more and more and more each time a rock's being healed, is being released. So yeah, there's this connection here for you with feeling and being in feminine flow, being in the feminine energy, having a balanced energy. Okay, so I'm going to get now a card from the Archangel Michael deck and see what guidance he has. He's given you a lot of guidance today, but let's see what else he would like to say. Okay, So we have from Archangel Michael, you created this situation and you have the power to change it. And the prayer is, thank you for letting me lean on your strength and for reminding me of my personal power. Please guide me to manifest and heal accordingly to divine will, creating peace and blessings for everyone involved. And you can see that Archangel Michael in this picture, he is creating a new picture. So again, this is about you moving away older parts of your life, older parts of being, older perceptions. And you know, as I was saying before, you know, you created the picture that you're in, this situation, and now you're going to be releasing that situation and you're creating a new picture. So what do you want in your picture? How do you want your life to look? How do you want to feel? Okay, lastly, we're going to get some angel messages, and I just received these cards from a beautiful friend of mine. So let's get some last messages from the archangels. There's a lot of messages for you. I think that's it, because it's so many messages. Okay, their first message is, life is too short. Focus on what you can achieve, not on what you haven't. What goes around comes around. I feel like this is about the cycles of life, and you know, I feel like what you've given out is going to come back to you. Stop worrying, your desires are manifesting. Be open to receiving, you do deserve to receive. Don't be afraid to ask for help from your guides love to help you. Like attracts like, so think only positive thoughts. And lastly, your last message is, go within and find your inner peace. Problems resolve when you listen to your inner self. So that's the messages that I have from the archangels for you today. I wish you all the best, many blessings, and much love to you. Thank you for watching. Bye for now. Okay, hello, group number 2. You chose the Ancient Wisdom Crystal, and this is about ancient wisdom. Okay, so what messages and guidance do the archangels have for you for your healing at the moment? Okay, so I get this sense here of you really tapping into the new crystalline energy. I also get this sense here of you doing some sort of earth healing, okay? I'm also getting this sense here of purification as well. I'm hearing purification. And I'm also hearing to connect with the earth, okay? I'm actually seeing yoga, so I feel like yoga is going to really help you connecting with the earth and connecting. It's almost like I'm seeing it as being a really powerful way of you connecting with your physical body and sort of grounding with the earth. So that's the message I'm getting from here. I'm also seeing, okay, now they're showing me books as well. So I feel like there's a sense here of you discovering ancient wisdom, and I'm seeing a lot of books. I'm seeing a lot of study, and I'm seeing a lot of growth. They're showing me a ladder or steps. So I feel like you are sort of growing. You're growing your wisdom. You're growing your knowledge. You're learning a lot. You are. You could possibly be a teacher. Okay, but you are. You're also gaining a lot of wisdom in regards to your own healing and your own growth, okay? And I feel like some of you could be listening to a lot of videos, and you could be reading a lot of books about how to heal, personal development and things like that, and that's really helping excel your growth, because I feel like it's helping you to really tap into that ancient wisdom. It's like when you read something or when you hear something and you sort of get like a aha moment, that's you tapping into ancient wisdom. It's like you feel that energy once you do, okay? Or it just becomes really clear to you. Positivity and faith and optimism. You open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunity with the positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. And you can see here the lion. So I feel like you're being called to have courage right now. I feel like you are called to have the strength to carry you through. I'm also hearing is there's a time to be a lamb and there's time to be a lion. I'm seeing the lamb and the lion, and I'm hearing it's time to be a lamb, there's time to be a lion. So what is it that you're being called to? Are you called to be the lion and take leadership? Is there something that you need to have the courage for right now? Is there a step that you need to take? Pull on your wisdom, pull on the resources that you've been gathering at the moment, and take that step. I'm hearing. And I'm hearing that I feel like with the lamb, the message is like following your conditioning. Okay, and I feel like what they mean by there's time to be the sheep. Okay, there's sometimes that you be a sheep in life, in society, but you're being called to be the lion, which is the courage, which is the, having the strength to move against the grain of society or do something that other people aren't necessarily agreeing with. Okay, so there's something that you're being called to here, and keep the faith, the archangels are saying, because it's going to be really helpful for you. Oh, look at this beautiful phoenix rising. This is you coming into that strength, that energy, you rebirthing into a new world, into a new life, into a new energy. You like the alchemist, you are like, you transform things. You've transformed your life. You are transforming negative experiences into positive experiences. And this is taking you and lifting you up and moving you in this whole new direction, this whole new way of being. You have done a lot of healing, okay? So, keep it up, keep going, because you are rising high. You are finding balance. You are learning about how to manifest. You are learning how to, create the life that you desire, to co-create with others in harmony as well. You have family, beautiful, co-creating. So, you have a family focus here, and here with the number of 5 is this change, and then we've got here 3 and 2 equals 5. So there's change in connections. You could be becoming closer to your family. You could be through this change experiencing a new family. Okay, you could be bringing in new family, or you could be finding a new side to the family that you have. You've grown, you've learnt, you've loved, and this is coming through. There's this togetherness, there's this sharing here, and perhaps you have something to share as well with others around you. And I feel like you have this ability to connect people around you. So I feel like you are being called to okay, sorry guys, I've just sort of like lost it. I lost that. It's interesting because we have to go back because it's probably the message. So we're talking about you have the ability to connect those around you, and then I paused. So I feel like maybe you have been taking a step back from other people, or step back from your connections to others, and now it's like there's a calling for you to reconnect with your family, reconnect with your tribe, or create that around you, or create that in your community, connecting with people in your community who really love and respect you. And I'm also seeing that it's almost like there's this leadership vibe I'm getting here. So I feel like you could be a leader in your family as well, a leader in your community, a leader in, you know, where I just feel this leadership, okay? And this is through that beautiful transformation that you've been through, this self-growth, and this, you know, you going against the conditionings into your own path. It's like people seeing that and acknowledging that, and wanting to make those changes too. The past returns to for a time. Now, with this card here, and we've got another, like 4 and 2 equals, okay, sorry, that equals 6. But here I was thinking of 5, which just means that this is another indication of a change, okay? So the past returns for a time. I feel like there could be some patternings, or there could be someone around you who is playing out a particular role. Now, this could be going on within the family as well, or in the community. But this is, it's sort of an old pattern, an old way, an old thought process, or people who are playing out a similar role to your past have come back. And I feel like this is coming back just to be cleared out of the way. So try not to fall back into old patternings. Rise above it, okay? Rise above, and keep yourself, keep the strength, and keep yourself, you know, you keeping yourself balanced at this time while this is happening is going to be really crucial for you. It's going to be really helpful for you, because it's going to allow you to navigate this situation, whatever it is. It's going to be different for everybody. For some of you, I'm seeing, like, because I'm seeing a lot of masks, so I feel like there could be some illusions around you, and I feel like this could be like something that's people that have been similar roles in the past, and I feel like you remaining balanced is going to allow you to see how to navigate it, and it's going to allow you to see who they really are. And this is just coming up again to be released. I feel like it's also, I'm hearing initiation. Okay, so we're going to look now. I've got 4 Archangel cards. These are the Archangels that are working with you at the moment, and they are, they're knocking their cards. And it's the messages from them as well. So we have 4 of Michael. So Archangel Michael is working with you. We have Archangel Raphael, Archangel Ariel, and we have Archangel Ariel again with strength. Okay, so you have Archangel Ariel's quite strong. So so how Archangel Michael is helping you, he's helping you at the moment with insights, okay? And he's helping you to meditate. So if you've been feeling like you need the time to meditate, or you keep thinking every now and then about meditating, it's Archangel Michael trying to get you to meditate, okay? Because that's really going to help you, especially to release any of the old things from the past that have come back for a short time, to be released. It's just to help you get a last understanding of some of these, and really close off ties, and really I feel like this has just been created from the past. It's just coming back for a time, but you'll be able to release it and remove it. So meditation is really going to help you to, as I said, keep in balance, and also to keep you really aware. And we also here, it says the need more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. So Archangel Michael's also helping you to relax, helping you to, is suggesting you really take the time to sit in nature, to get quiet, to take the time to listen to the birds, listen to the waterfall, so that you can get into the present moment, so that you can get relaxed. Because I feel like you've been very busy, and I feel like you've been, if it's not physically busy, then you've been busy like mentally. So it just needs a break. It needs a break. And I feel like you're someone so focused on your own personal growth that you're always thinking about your growth. So I feel like you need a break from that as well, okay, for a time, just to give yourself some space, some clarity, some fresh air, okay? So we've got here 8 of Raphael. There's something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you, a spiritual quest. So I was talking about initiation before. So this is part of your spiritual growth, okay? And Archangel Raphael is helping you with creating more abundance. And he's helping you do that through you healing an old energy of lack. So in saying that too, this past energy could be to do with your financial situation. Perhaps business is not working the same. Perhaps, you know, money's not flowing in as it was before. And this is Archangel Raphael is helping you to heal any lack of abundance mindset, so that you can really get things flowing again and get things and also I'm hearing like I'm also hearing there may be for some of you like a new direction that you're being sort of directed to at the moment, that's going to allow you a leveling up in your finances. Because I feel like you've been sort of for some of you now, there's different messages I'm getting for different people here, so please just take how it resonates in your situation. So for those of you who are sort of being redirected, it's like you've lived in the past in a state of a vibration of sort of distaste for money, or it could even be that you couldn't even imagine yourself receiving enough money to be able to do all the things that you want to do, explore all the places that you want to explore. And but I'm seeing that Archangel Raphael is actually helping heal that, and you know, helping you to follow your heart and helping you to create that more abundance and to bring in those finances, for you to love money rather than not loving money, looking at money as an enemy. Instead, he's helping you to look at money with love, look at it as a resource, look at it as what you can do with that from the heart, rather than looking at the preconditioned way of looking at money, which we were talking about here, the choices between the lion and the lamb. So the lamb here is that distaste for money and seeing money as the root of all evil, but instead redirecting to the lion and seeing it as a purpose, as a something that is useful, that you can even help others with, okay? And I see here with this cat following, it's like I feel like you're being invited to really get in touch with your heart space more, and this is really going to help with you meditating, because I really feel like the archangels or even your spirit guides are giving you messages, and your soul, about which steps to take in order to level up your financial stream, okay? So those messages are flooding in, but you need to get quiet in order to hear this. Now, for others of you, this is this is also you opening up to, this could be in regards to not only finances, it could be regards to support. This could be in regards to love or receiving from the community around you, okay? So, you know, again, it's all going to come to you. Get in touch with your heart, feel into your heart, because this is where Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael are going to be able to help transmute those older energies and bring you into the new energy and helping you to receive. Okay, with the Nine of Ariel here, your dreams of fulfilled hard work leads to great success, a love for the beautiful things in life. And this card, I'm hearing blessings. I mean, I'm seeing that with the rainbow here, and I get this real sense of achievement with this card, okay? And I feel like I'm hearing lucky, and even though there's no real meaning of lucky, but you're going to feel lucky, because I feel like once you know, part of the energy of the old moves out, and this, you know, the lack moves out of your life, it's like things are going to come and move into your reality quite easily and quite quickly as well. And it's like you're just going to feel quite literally on top of the world. You're going to feel quite lucky, because it's like, wow, this is just coming in so quickly, so easily for me. And you know, so keep, you know, with this strength card as well, we've got lion spirit here, the lion spirit here. So the lion spirit is really helping you as well for your growth and your healing. And Archangel Ariel is saying strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence and forgiveness. So, you know, keep focused on your path is what I'm hearing. Keep focused on love as well, I'm hearing, okay? And getting in touch with that heart space. And again, this goes alongside that, what I was saying about the choice of the lion or the lamb. Again, it takes strength to go against the grain. It takes strength to go against the perceived normal in society. So keep connected with your heart so they can help you to have the strength to take the steps that you need to take. There's a lot of newness coming in for you. A lot of experiences as well that you haven't experienced for. And they're also saying for some of you, these new experiences may be a little bit of a shock for you, and it may be a little bit unbelievable as well. So that's going to need strength as well. And knowing that you deserve it, okay, when it does come in. Everybody deserves to receive, but you've done the hard work. I want you, it's just, I'm hearing from the archangels that it's about you. You say that to yourself as just telling your mind, okay? So every time that you may feel that you don't deserve it, or why is this coming in, I want you to say to yourself, I do deserve it. I've done the hard work. I've done the hard yards, you know, and I'm deserving recipient of the universe. I'm deserving of this abundance, okay? So I didn't even know this card slipped in some way, because I wasn't expecting this one. It's from a different deck. It's the orbs of light. So look at this. I feel like this is about you following the light. I feel like this is about you being guided, and I feel like there's this sense with this card of peace, of harmony, of just feeling belonging. I feel like there's this sense of belonging coming in for you. And I know we're talking about messages and guidance for your growth, but there's this real, like their real spirits really wanting to tell you that, you know, there's this real harmony coming in for you. Okay, there's this grace here for you. Okay, so keep moving, keep doing what you're doing. I promise you, I've not looked at these cards. I have to laugh because it still surprises me up until now. It still does. Don't stop, okay? Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. Keep going. Don't stop, okay? Don't stop. And, you know, look at that. Look at this. Look at the healing wings here. The trumpet, the calling, you moving towards your calling, you moving towards your own evolutionary soul growth here, leveling up in your world, tasting new things in your life, seeing new things, adventures. And oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Keep going. Keep going. Whew. Okay. Duality. Okay. So this card here says the frequency of duality supports our ability to gracefully flow with the everlasting movement among all opposites. Okay, so whatever is the polarity in your life right now, gracefully move through it, because it, you know, on the other side of it is this beauty, is this grace. And it's like, it's not that once you move through here, it's not a destination. Okay, you are always going to be growing, and at times in your life the past will come back, but not in the same way. Okay, and the difference here, you're getting to a level within your growth that when things come into when polarity comes into your path, okay, when an obstacle, when something happens on your path, it's like the way that you see it, the way that you react to it is going to be completely different, so that it feels like it's, you know, it's not there anymore, because it just simply doesn't trigger you anymore. You know, you have moved through a lot. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling with this duality card here. And again, 1 and 8, it's like moving towards abundance and receiving. Okay, let's get a message now from Archangel Michael. An extra message from Archangel Michael, from the Archangel Michael Oracle deck. What message do you have, Archangel Michael, and what prayer do you have for this Ancient Wisdom Crystal group? Okay, innocence. My prayer. Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see all of your qualities of pure love and light are reflected within me and all others, and help me embrace my God-given innocence so that I may be at peace. Oh, beautiful. And look at Archangel Michael looking, well, I just imagine this as Archangel Michael looking at this little puppy with such love. And I feel like Archangel Michael is looking at you with that love, knowing that you are this beautiful, innocent being, pure being of light, and you are extremely loved. And you know, that love that you show yourself is being reflected out to others in the community, your family, your workplaces, everywhere. Okay, so love that part of you that's sensitive as well, I'm hearing. Okay, lastly, we have some Angel Whisper cards. I just recently got these from my beautiful friend. And we're going to just get some last guidance from the Archangels here. Okay, that's the last ones there. Okay, so we have the beauty in nature can be the answer to what you seek. Reconnect today. Okay, and we're talking about nature down here. We have every day is a new beginning. Beautiful. Your garden is a healing place. Seek refuge there to heal your soul. If you don't have a garden, then anywhere like a park, somewhere that you find sacred, go and visit that place. Connect with the nature spirits. Okay, do not focus on where you have been. Focus on where you are headed. Don't focus on the past. Focus on where you're going. Focus on your dreams. Allow the power of manifesting to start now. Beautiful. Peace is just a thought away. I love that. Don't just think about it, do it. And lastly, like an eagle, it's your time to soar. Do not fear that you will fall. Okay, so that's the messages I have for you. I wish you all the best. Thank you very much for watching. Much love. Bye for now. Hello, group 3. So you picked the Spirit Quartz card here. Okay, I think you can see it there. Yep. So let's have a look at what messages and guidance from the Archangels. So with this card here, there's a feeling with this card of peace. There's a feeling with this card of connection. There's a feeling with this card of there's like this angelic connection here, and I feel like you may feel it through music. I feel like you may feel the notes. You may feel the words in the songs. You may even get like tingles or warm feeling when you listen to certain music. It could even come in the way of chanting, singing bowls. I feel like you're somebody who's quite clairaudient, which means that you are able to hear clearly messages through songs. You notice things through songs. This could also be through musical instruments, or it could be through chanting, anything that you hear or listen to that really moves you, inspires you. So if you haven't really come across that, you're not really sure what I'm talking about, I feel like you will. It's like once you come across something that really works for you, you will notice it. Or perhaps by hearing this, you might start to notice the reactions. You might not have been quite aware of it, but you may become aware of it now when you're listening to certain music and songs. You may feel how your energy changes, or what goes on within your physical body, what goes on with your you may feel goosebumps and things like that. So become aware of how the music's really changing you. And as I'm saying that, I'm hearing from the archangels that music is very healing for you and transformative, and it has a real effect on your energy field. So be mindful of the music you're listening to as well, because music holds different vibrations. So if you're wanting to feel more peace and more tranquility and more harmony, you could listen or put on more peaceful music. And I do feel like it could help the surroundings or your environment that you're in as well, just to lift the vibrations in that environment. If you work with children, you could use music to help the children that you're working with. If you have children at home, that can help your children at home, or just family members. Okay, I feel like you can really set the environment with the music you're listening to. And on the other side of that, if there's music that causes a lot of emotion, if you're, say, listening to heartbreak music, if you're listening to a lot of hardcore music that sort of makes you angry or something, I'm not saying everybody here listens to that, but I'm just covering different bases for different people who might be watching this reading. That vibration of that song, it's really going to shift you. It's really going to, and it's okay to listen to different types of music, but just be aware of your energy, aware of how it affects you, and use it for your benefit. Because I really feel like the archangels are saying that for you, there's a really special, you can really use it to your benefit and for your healing. Better pop that in your view, hey? Okay, so let's have a look at your next card. So we have here back off. So I feel like here, and oh my goodness, I've got some wax on my card here. So I feel like, and with that wax here and having to peel it off the card, I feel like there could be some sort of sticky situations going on in your life. And it could be like you feel like you need to protect yourself. Because I do see here she's holding on to this cross, and she's holding it very close to her because she feels like she needs to protect herself. She needs to shield herself. She doesn't feel very understood. So I feel like at times you don't feel very understood. I feel like at times you may feel like you have to, that sometimes you may, in fact, put a wall up with people because you are sort of tired of being hurt. And I feel like you hold on to a lot of emotions as well. You may not express yourself completely to some people. You may hold back from saying how you truly feel to people, and it's because you have been hurt, and or you may have grown up in a family where you weren't able to express yourself. I'm also getting the message, I mean, we're getting different messages here for different people, or all of them could relate. Please just use it for your situation. But I am also getting the message here that for some of you, you have been brought up in very religious families, and I feel like you're holding on to some religious values here that may not be serving your highest and greatest good at this time. I feel like and when I say that, if there are religious values that you feel are working for you, that's beautiful, use them. But the archangels are pointing out here that there's something that you're holding on to that is no longer serving you. And I feel like it's around, it could be around something that you've been told is a sin, or that you're feeling shameful about, or that you're feeling guilty about, and you're holding out. It might not even be all to do with religious. If you're not resonating with the religious side of it, it could be in fact that you're holding on to some guilt or to some shame. And I'm hearing there's no need to hold on to this shame and hold on to this guilt, because it is not freeing you. It's keeping you in a box. It's keeping you from being all of who you are. And I feel like it's like, pass over that, hand it over to us, they're saying, because we will help you to feel more whole again. We'll help you to feel more empowered again. We'll help you to feel love for all aspects of who you are. There's nothing to be shameful of. There's nothing to be guilty of. You are not a sin. You are a beautiful, beautiful divine being, and we love you. We love you wholeheartedly. And I can feel that as I'm saying that, guys, I can feel the archangels right behind me. They're right behind you. It's time to let that go. It's time to leave it. It's time to put it down. Give it to us. Every time you feel that shame, that guilt. Every time you feel you're too much. It's time for you to open your heart now. Allow the healing in. Give us all of your worries. We will take them from you gladly, because we see you suffering. And we do not want to see you suffering. We want to see you happy, feeling loved, glowing. We want to see you in balance. Okay? These four messages, oh, actually, first of all, we will grab this. They want me to grab this one here. Okay, so we have sadness. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. There's a lot of heart energy here. And as you can see here, again, her face, she just looks like she's given up hope and given up faith. And I feel like I also see this little paint here. And I feel like this is a message. How do you want to paint your picture? What do you want to create in your life? Because I feel like this is going to help you move out of some of that sadness that you've been in, to help you to release these burdens that you're carrying. There's no need for you to be carrying these burdens. And they're saying this with so much compassion and love for you. They can see the beauty of who you are. You are this amazing person who's so talented. And you know, some of you may be hearing this and going, but I don't know what my talents are. But there are talents here. But you can't see them because you're holding on to guilt and shame and other heavy emotions, despair, sadness. And when you're holding on to that, it's very hard to see what's truly inside. Because these emotions, these feelings, what it is you're holding on to, you're holding on to it because it's familiar to you. And it's also what you have picked up through your external reality, through your upbringing, through your experiences. And yes, you may have come into this into this vibration. But there is a gift from this for you. And I see so much light around you. You just, you need to allow it to come out. Obstacles and blocks are lifted. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your project. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure the flow of abundance. So here we have Archangel Michael working with you, and he's helping to lift these blocks. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of heart healing here for you. Self-compassion, self-love is needed here for yourself. You've had a lot of blocks. You've had a lot of obstacles. But you don't need to continue on this path. There is another way. And even if you cannot see that way right now, it's there waiting for you. The path is being illuminated, I'm hearing. Okay, these cards here, these 4 cards, these are representing the archangels working with you and their messages for you. So we have Archangel Gabriel. We have Archangel Michael again. We have Archangel Sandalphon. And you have Archangel Raphael. So you have 1, 2, 3, and 4 archangels working with you at the moment. So call on them if you feel like you need help, because they cannot help without your permission. Okay, they cannot interfere in your free will without your permission. And they want to help you remove these blocks. They want to help you to come into more wholeness. They want to help you to release the shame, release the guilt, release the sadness. They want to bring through this divine guidance. Archangel Sandalphon says it's time for this change. time to make that change for yourself, and he is guiding you to find meaning in your life, to find solutions. And he's also here to help you find the right teachers, the right guidance. So call on Archangel Sandalphon if you need help with finding the right healers, the right teachers, the right information to help you grow and move forwards. He's helping you with your spiritual growth. And I'm just being drawn to some of these symbols down here. So I feel like these symbols appear to be from different types of faiths as well. So I feel like there's a message here in regards to faith. There's a message in regards to, I'm hearing pulling, it's almost like getting information from different teachers, different leaders, different people who have different wisdom to give. And I feel like the message is this doesn't have to come all from one source. I'm also seeing here with the Queen of Michael that Archangel Michael is saying that he is here to help you with your career and your relationships. And helping you to see your own abilities, to see that you are intelligent and that you are somebody who is very wise. And he wants to help you with the confidence and the courage to make the steps that you need to take to move out of the energy of sadness. It's time for you to be happy. It's time for you to sit on this throne here. She's sitting there and she's smiling, and she's surrounded with this blue energy. And I feel like with the blue energy, this is about you seeing who you really are. And with this yellow flowers here, these yellow roses, is this you opening up your confidence, you opening up your vitality, your energy. Also, I'm hearing hope. It's like bringing back hope. It's seeing your own worth. With Archangel Gabriel, we have the Empress here. And Archangel Gabriel is helping you to see the abundance that's all around you. I feel like you are someone who's very spiritual. And I feel like Archangel Gabriel's helping you to see that. It says, time to act upon your plans. Creativity is awarded. Luxurious or abundant resources. So you're being opened. You're being assisted to open to the abundance, to see the abundance, to be able to become more resourceful. because I get this feeling here. They're showing me like the gates, and when I see the gates, it's like I'm seeing them closed, and I think when the gates are closed, it's like you can't see beyond that, what's out there. And I feel like that's what's happening within your mind. It's like that you cannot see beyond because it's blocked, but they want to help you see beyond. They want to help you, they want to open the gates for you and help you to see beyond your current situation, your current emotions. I do feel like for some of you, you could be dealing with depression, anxiety, and they want to help you move beyond that cycle. If you need help, you can seek help, and they can also help you in an energetic way, as well as you receiving physical help as well. If that's needed for you, if you feel like that's right for you. I see with this, there's so much potential here. There's so much that they want you to see. There's so many blessings that you haven't experienced and that you haven't seen, and it's just because it's like you've been in a fog. But I see with this card that you're meant to become a leader. I see this with the Empress as well. You're meant to embody, you've got these leadership qualities. And even if you're listening to this now, I don't know where you are on this healing journey. This could be some past energy here. This could be present or future. But wherever you are on this healing journey in this group, you have leadership. And that may need to be discovered. Or you may have that inner knowing. But there is this leadership here. There's even this teaching aspect. Okay, you could be a teacher in some way. You could also be someone who is very wise and brings through divine guidance. You could be a reader, a healer. Okay. You could be somebody who works as a teacher in schooling, or, somehow in society. But you're meant to be a leader. You're meant to guide. You're meant to set an example. And I feel like some of this sadness and depression and feelings of shame and guilt, I feel like this is keeping you consumed, because I feel like perhaps you're being called towards this, but you're keeping yourself back, and that's causing you to feel more and more Spirit's showing me like quicksand, and I feel like it's the sand, like you're trying to get out of the struggle here. And because perhaps you can't see quite clearly what it is, but your soul's calling you forward, and perhaps because you're in a bit of fog, you can't quite see clearly what it is, right? And you're trying to get out of the quicksand, and you're struggling, but you're just getting deeper and deeper into the sand, okay? They want to help you get out of this. Archangel Michael wants to help you to get out of this with your positive. He wants to help you with positive thinking, okay? And we're talking about that here with this I don't know what you call it, right? But it's the painting brush and the art. It's Archangel Michael wants to help you create new positive thoughts for your future. And this can be challenging if you're in the thick of the fog, okay? But it's baby steps. Step by step by step by step. Don't be hard on yourself. It's the same with releasing your burdens, releasing any shame, releasing any guilt, releasing any walls that you've put up. You know, you don't have to take off your armor straight away. You don't have to bear all, you know. It's like when you meet somebody new, you know, you don't have to like take off all your clothes straight away. You can take piece by piece. It's starting the process. It's getting things moving in the right direction. And there's no timing here. Give yourself the compassion. Give yourself the allowance to do this in your own process, in your own way. Okay, so we have here the Five of Raphael. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. And this is what we're just talking about. Seeing the positive, seeing a solution. You've experienced a lot on your path. And it's a turning point in your life right now. A really big turning point in your life. And Archangel Raphael is here to help you with your healing. Helping you to release and helping with your heart. Okay, so let's have a look at the next card here. Meditation. And I'm seeing this as fire, so I feel like this is like meditation is going to be a really good way for you to transmute old energies, okay? Even like release anger, frustration. And I'm seeing you, when you're meditating, I get the sense that it's going to help you become more aware of like your thinking patterns. And I'm hearing it's like you can even imagine there's a fire, and every time you have a negative thought pattern that comes up as you're quietening your mind, is just to release it into the fire to be transmuted and released. Okay, that's just one way you could do it. I'm also seeing some of you may get images of, in meditation, of animals. They may also help you to guide you, or the archangels may be giving you symbols of animals to help you with messages, so be open to that as well. And I see with this music and meditation, as I was saying in the beginning, I feel like music is going to be really, really helpful for you, especially to if you use it as a meditation. Even I love singing bowls. I love that. I find it really helpful for me. It can even be drumming. Drumming's really helpful for me as well. And it gives you a focus. It gives your mind a focus. So that can really help in the beginning. I always say meditation doesn't have to be, sitting there and just being. That's one way of meditating, is concentrating on your breath and just being. But there's other types of meditation. You know, you can meditate while you're eating, you can meditate while you're walking, you can meditate looking at nature, you can meditate listening to music. There's different types. So find what works for you, because that is really going to be helpful. And it's going to bring that light in and move some of that fog. Okay, so you have a year from now. So I feel like for a year from now, things are going to become a lot more clearer to you. I'm seeing for some of you in a year from now, there's an aspect of something to do with family. Some of you may even be having children, because they're drawing me to the children here. But this can also represent a birth to a new you. It's like you will not be the same person a year from now. This energy, this fog, will shift. It will shift into more clarity and more freedom and more leadership in your life, more direction, authenticity. The energy of authenticity supports our choice to be genuine and truthful in all aspects of our lives, with others as well as with ourselves. Look at this beautiful pink energy here. I don't know if you can see it okay with the lighting, but this is very much a heart energy here. And I feel this sense of peace here. I feel this harmony and balance here. And with this 10, this is moving out of old cycles and into a new. So you'll be moving out of this heaviness, okay, out of this fog, and into the light, into love, into grace. An invitation to connect, beautiful. With this card here, I feel like the archangels are asking you to connect with them. Connect with spirit, connect with your higher self, connect with your spirit guides, your guardian angels. Connect with the archangels. Most importantly, I'm hearing connect with yourself. Connect with your spirit. Make the intention to connect with your spirit. Start allowing that energy to come in. Because intentions are really, really strong. When you set an intention, it's like pulling the rope and the bell going off. Okay, that's how they're showing me. So it's you allowing, inviting a change. So invite your spirit in, invite the light in, invite a new perspective in, invite positivity in, invite renewal in. Okay, let's get a prayer now from Archangel Michael, who's helping you at the moment as well. Okay, Archangel Michael's prayer, His message is forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. By prayer, I ask that you help me let go of self-blame and forgive myself. Please guide me in releasing any toxic anger or fear towards others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for allowing me to feel centered and at peace. Okay? So forgive yourself. And look at Archangel Michael. I see this as you, the child. And Archangel Michael is comforting you, guiding you, protecting you, and loving you. He's such a beautiful spirit. Okay, lastly, I'm just going to get some angel whisper messages. I got these cards from my beautiful friend recently. So let's see what other messages the archangels have for you to finish your reading. I'll do. Okay. Go within and find your inner peace. Problems resolve when you listen to your inner self. Stop worrying, your desires are manifesting. The beauty in nature can be the answer to what you seek. Reconnect today. Your animal in spirit are safe and well and showering you with their love. And as I was talking about before, animals coming up in meditation as well. So you could be very connected with the animal spirits. If not, this is a message from your animal that you love that's passed over. Focus on your dreams. Allow the power of manifesting to start now. Positive changes are taking place. Be patient. Sometimes, you know, if you're doing the work and you're praying for change, sometimes there's a bit of a little bit of a period of waiting, and it doesn't mean nothing's happening. It's just things are happening on an energetic level. Things are being your vibrations changing, and it just takes some time for it to manifest into the physical world. So remain positive. Look at both sides to this situation. You do not have to agree, but at least be understanding. Okay? So that's the messages that I have for you, Group 3. I send you so much love. I hope that helps you. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now. Hello Group 4 and welcome to your reading. Sorry about any external noise. There's just a lot going on outside of my home at the moment. So I hope you can hear me clearly and okay. So your card here that you chose was the Kyanite Blue. Okay, letting go. So what guidance and healing messages does Archangels have for you right now? There's this, I'm getting the message of stillness. So I feel like you need to embrace more stillness. I'm hearing that it's to remove some of the distractions in your life as well. Especially phone. They're showing me phone. So if you're on the phone a lot, they're saying to just try and put it down from time to time, because I feel like, and I'm also seeing for some of you watching, that there's things that you're seeing on your phone. So this could be somebody's messages, or it could be like social media. They're just showing me different sources. There's different people watching. That I feel like you may be getting some negative information, or maybe getting, people saying things, that are negative. So you really need to switch off from that. And if there are any toxic people around you, toxic sites that you're on, the guidance here is to release them, let them go, because that's not going to help your highest good at this time. It's affecting your energy field. It's affecting your experience because it's happening so often, because you're so entrenched in your phone a lot of the time. It's in your face, and when it's in your face, it's in your reality, and then it starts to create a lot of obstacles and a lot of challenges for you. I feel like it's time to release on a whole. If this situation doesn't relate to you, then it's also a message about releasing any toxic people in your life, toxic situations, toxic websites, toxic music, anything that's affecting you negatively. I feel like there's a calling here to let it go, to release it, to help you to come into more peace. And with the stillness, I want to come back to that. So I feel like with the stillness, there's a guidance here for you to seek shelter in nature, seek time to yourself, away from the external realities, and coming into your inner world. What's happening in your inner world? Because I feel like your soul is talking to you. But I feel like you cannot hear your soul talking to you because you are distracting yourself, or you're being distracted. So you're being invited to spend some time just being, just listening to your soul and the callings of your soul. And they're showing me a bell, so that means that it's like the bell's going off. It's like your soul really wants you to hear these messages. So be open to them, because there could be opportunities that come from this. This could be answered to your prayers as well. And your soul's trying to answer your prayers and you're not hearing them, okay? So spend some time switching off from things. Spend some time in the stillness of nature, in the stillness of your peace, in your own sanctuary, wherever it is that you gain peace. You're being guided to do that right now. Okay, so we have the three fates here. What comes around? Again, I'm getting that sense here with the three people here. And I get this sense here that there's people around you who are toxic, who are not serving your highest good right now. And I feel like perhaps too, you could be getting pulled into drama. Okay, pulled into negative situations, and I feel like it's time to cut the cords and release them, because it's not going to assist you. Okay, it's drawing you down into a well, and I feel like as I'm saying this, I'm getting the sense that you want out of this. It's just you, and I feel like it's just like you keep getting pulled back, because that's the sense I'm getting. Okay. And I feel like there's definitely an external influence here, however way it's representing. It could be representing, like I was saying, online. It could be representing with your family, your friends. In some way, externally, you're being pulled into drama, toxic information, okay? And so I feel like the message is to become aware of this and decide to let it go. In fact, the archangels are saying, decide, what do you really want? And this comes back to the stillness. This comes back to you listening to your soul. Because what do you want in your life? Because you have free will, free choice to make your decisions, to live any way that you wish. There's no right or wrong. It just is. So decide what you want. Decide what you want to experience. Decide who you want to take into. If you decide that you want to have an experience that's really with authentic connections, then decide who in my life is authentic and who isn't. And it's time to walk away from anything that's not authentic in your life. Okay, so that's the message I'm getting with that. Now with these cards here, these are representing which archangels are working with you in their messages. So we have peace with Archangel Azrael. Release the past, there is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. Okay, there's that letting go here, the letting go here, letting go of toxic energy, letting go of the past. Okay, and embracing a whole new future. And again, there's that message of stillness. Peace comes in stillness. Peace comes in awareness. And there's this energy of peace waiting for you. There's a time of peace that you're moving into. So anything that does not align with peace, it's time to remove out of your life. Okay, move away from, and this can be even internal environment. Again, you can see Archangel Azrael is standing in amongst nature. Nature's going to be really healing and helpful for you at this time. You can even, I'm hearing, call on Archangel Azrael to help you with releasing the past and help you letting go. You can call on him through nature as well. While you're in nature, you may hear the messages a lot clearer in nature. He's also mentioning feathers in nature. You know, if you go walking and you may see a feather, that's a sign that he's there helping you, guiding you, walking with you. You have the Six of Azrael. I'm sorry, Ariel. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing these right, but Six of Ariel. So Archangel Ariel is working with you, and she's here helping you with your material needs. So it says material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. And I want to say, look at her aura. There's this rainbow aura, and I get the feeling that you have a rainbow aura. So I feel like you are someone who's quite multidimensional, and I feel like you're somebody who is could be very healing to others. I get this sense of this real beautiful heart that you have. And I see with this card here as well as all these fruits. So I feel like there's this, to me, there's this abundance of material wealth or material resources that are available to you. And I feel like Archangel Ariel is guiding you towards that, guiding you to a more even hearing more balance in your life. And there's also, with the giving and receiving, is a message about you being balanced in the giving and receiving. So how much are you giving to others and how much are you receiving back? Because you could be losing a lot of your energy through giving too much. Okay? Again, the people in your life, okay, the situations in your life, are you giving too much in that? So if you're needing help around that, call on Archangel Ariel to help you with that. Help. Also, I'm hearing she's saying connecting with your heart. Connecting with your heart. Talk to your heart. Do I feel like giving in this situation? Am I giving too much of myself? What is my heart telling me? Where do I need to set a boundary? she's saying it's about self-love and having respect for yourself. Okay, very strong she's coming in. 10 of Ariel. There is so much to be grateful for. Financial success and promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. Again, there's this sense here of material abundance here. And I feel like she's saying with this is to focus on the gratitude. Focus on everything that you have around you and what you can be grateful for. And look for the people around you that lift you up, that are people who inspire you, people who lift your energy. Because I feel like you're moving into more of a heart-centered energy here. And that's what she's helping you with. There's this sense of you understanding and you being in touch with your heart and allowing your heart to guide you and not your past. Because your heart's really going to show you the way. It's going to bring you a lot of happiness and a lot of harmony in your family life and in your material world. Oh, look at her. No wonder I can hear her so clearly and feel her so clearly, because she's very much working with you. King of Ariel. Successful, stable, accomplished, powerful. Your plans are working out very well. Professional, financial success. Using resources wisely. Okay? So again, there's this focus here on you creating wealth and abundance in your life. Okay, this is not just financial abundance. This is also abundance in regards to love, friendship, and family. Because I'm feeling this warmth in the heart. You're going to feel really content here. Trust. Trust that you're being led. Trust that, you are being guided in the right direction here. Trust your heart, okay? Trust your heart. Words of abundance. There's definitely this, there's healing around abundance mindset here. So you have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, and that is what you attract for yourself and others. So you are right now creating this home, happy life, security, wealth, stability in your life. And this is your healing here is about being positive and moving towards in that direction and letting go of the past now, letting go of what's been, letting go of anything that does not take you into this energy, anything that's not of abundance, anything that's not of the heart is to go. Apologies about the voices outside if you can hear them. This is really, really beautiful. We have sensitivity. This doesn't surprise me because I can feel a lot of heart energy here. The frequency of sensitivity helps us to open to the world of subtlety. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing that very well. And detail, while anchoring in a structural foundation, thus supporting us to become more fully multi-dimensional. when I was talking about you being multidimensional here. Okay, so you are a very sensitive soul. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of water energy here, so you may have a lot of water in your chart, but you are a very multidimensional soul, and you have the ability to feel. You have this ability to really touch into your heart energy and really have the ability to tap into what's the subtle energy around you. Okay, so you may feel a lot of energies. And I feel like I'm getting the message that for some of you, sometimes what happens is you feel like you feel something, and it's like you tap into that energy, and then it sort of affects you, your environment, it affects your energy at that point in moment and moving forwards. Like, how can I explain this better, please? So sometimes you take on another person's energy that's not your own. And sometimes you can feel like you need to help everybody. But I'm hearing here that there's a choice to make of when's the time to give and when's the time to let go of that. Because I'm just getting the sense sometimes you may help to a little, let too much of your own energy go, okay? Because you are very sensitive and you sense a lot of things. Another message I'm getting here is that you may sense very small changes in your environment, very small things. So I feel like when that happens, the message here is to connect with nature, just to get yourself back into balance. Because I feel like for you, grounding is really, really important. Nature is really, really important because you are so sensitive. It purifies and cleanses your energy. I feel like you're much more sensitive than most people. So it's really, really important to get that nature, or to make the intention to ground as often as possible. It doesn't just have to be once a day. This can be multiple times a day. Okay, to really support you. Okay, and I'm hearing Mother Nature is supporting you. Connect with her energy, and she'll support you to be at the right place at the right time as well, in order to have what you need. Okay. I get the sense here too that for a lot of you watching, it's like you're going to get to a stage where you're going to have more than enough. Like more than enough. It's like, I feel like you're going to be so abundant that you're actually going to have enough to give to others. Like you're going to be able to share that abundance to everyone, your family, your friends, and other people. So this is really beautiful energy, and you're deserving of this energy. And that's why the archangels are helping you with this, because they want to see you gain all of that abundance. Okay. Self-sabotage, yeah. This goes really well, guys, because as I said, I get this feeling because you're being assisted with this, coming into this abundance here, they're helping you to release these self-sabotaging patterns. Okay. And perhaps too, sometimes the people around you may feed into that self-sabotaging as well. I mean, we don't blame people, but sometimes what we do is we can use something to confirm a story in our minds, to confirm the thought patterns in our minds. So be really aware of that. And I'm losing my voice, which is talking about the throat chakra. Be careful what you're communicating to yourself and with other people. Okay? And you can see behind here is like the ghosts of the past. You are not your past anymore. Please understand that. They're saying that so strongly. You are not your past anymore. You have rebirthed. In fact, you've rebirthed many times. Release that past. It's time to say, thank you for the past. Thank you for what you've taught me. And they're saying, of course, you're going to have thoughts that come up. Of course, you're going to have your experiences come up in your mind. But it's about you taking this higher perspective here. You bringing in the wisdom and everything that you've been taught, okay? And bringing that in. Thank you for the lessons. Thank you for what I've experienced. But I am not going to allow my past back in. And I'm not going to allow myself to self-sabotage. I am worthy. I can do this. I am deserving of abundance. Oh my God, I'm getting emotional. You are deserving of everything you're about to receive. I want you to remember that. And when this comes in, and I'm getting really emotional, guys. Whew, so strong. Okay. When this comes in, guys, if you're not already here, I want you to know that you deserve this. And don't let yourself or anybody else tell you that you're not. And you enjoy this. You share it. That's what the universe is bringing, this beautiful abundance into your life so that you can share it with others. And sorry guys, just emotions coming up here. So trust that it's all for you. It's, you know, don't allow any self-sabotaging thoughts or patterns to pull you back, okay? Okay. You've got alchemical mutation. And then you have here, oh, beautiful, look at this, peace. You've got 2 peace cards here. You are coming into this time of peace and they're helping you with that. They're really helping you with that. Oh my goodness. With this alchemical mutation, I'm seeing here this being of light, and I feel like this is about you being both grounded and also part of the spirit realm. So I feel like you being a very sensitive soul, that you are, you know, very much connected with spirit all the time. And I feel like you're really learning to ground that in. Like, I feel like you're really learning to live and be at peace with your life and with your surroundings and with your physical body. And I feel like this is what you're moving towards. This is the healing coming into your life. And here is peace, serenity, and harmony. So this is the main focus of your healing, is coming to this peace and releasing the past. I'm just going to get the book for this card because I just want to get an extra message. I'm just feeling guided to do that. Okay, so this is from the Lightworker Oracle guidebook, okay? I'm just going to read it to you. Your spiritual growth is changing your mind, body, and soul. It is very real. It is helping you fulfill all aspects of your divine destiny. It is awakening spiritual talents and attracting in new energies. The process will bring tremendous joy and satisfaction. The body changes as light enters. Alchemy is catalyzed and transformation happens. Sometimes the appearance of the body changes. There will be change in how the body feels, responds, acts, and creates. Radiance increases. Lightness of being increases. If you have clairvoyant vision, you will see the increase in light as though the person is actually lit up from within. They are. Spiritual abilities become grounded in the body, and the person can channel healing energy just as naturally as they would set the dinner table. The spirit becomes a living reality in the body, and the material world is experienced as an extension of the divine light. The alchemy is an empowering gift of love. Symptoms of this process can at times be challenging. They may include headaches and other aches and pains, flu-like symptoms, and inexplicable and nearly overwhelming fatigue that lasts for days and then suddenly vanishes along with a surge in new energy. We may also experience pinging in the ears, increased sensitivity to light or sound, hormonal imbalances, hot flushes, excessive sexual energy, mental obsessions or mood swings, aggression and unintentionally harsh reactions to people. If you've been experiencing any of the above and wondered if these are or other unusual symptoms could be a direct result of increased spiritual energy affecting the body, then the answer is that there's very likely. You are encouraged to source whatever professional health support you need to take care of your body. Also consider using the following simple practices to ease away the side effects of divine alchemy taking place in you. These simple practices include getting regular rest. Additional sleep is a powerful way for the body and mind to heal and repair, integrate and reorganize. Allow time for physical exercise, which can help release excess energy, especially if you tend to feel mentally congested. Take some time away from meditation, spiritual studies, or discussions of energy work. Instead, simply be in nature or rest. If you work with colors, then take a break for a short time, only working with very soft, subdued white or colorless light. If you have a tendency to push yourself with spiritual work, learning or take time off on regular occasions will help you recover more quickly and suffer less. Finally, working with cooling energy, not cold, but refreshing as a way to discharge excessive heat, can be extremely beneficial to the body and mind. You can do this by sitting in the shade or in a room that feels cool or relaxing, or even by cooling your hands before the air conditioner or fan and then using your fingertips to transfer cool and healing energy by lightly touching your chest, back, neck, or back of head, ears, or forehead. Okay, so that's what that card is talking about. And I want to point out too that you have here a lot of threes. So you got 1 3 3 1 3 1. So you may see 1 3 1 3 a lot, and that is the angels letting you know that they're around you, guiding you, assisting you, helping you. And we also have the 5 and the 3 is an 8, so that's talking about abundance again. And then 6 and the 2 is another 8, which is talking about abundance again. So definitely focus on abundance coming in and peace coming forward. And so yeah, and you sort of transforming these self-sabotaging thoughts and experiences. Okay, so this is really beautiful energy that you're moving into, and this is beautiful healing in your life. These experiences that you're going into are just going to be so healing for you. Okay, I nearly forgot. I'm going to get a prayer for Archangel Michael. Ah, it's so emotional. In a good way, guys. In a good way. get a prayer. Archangel Michael, will you have a prayer for this group to assist them? There we go. So Archangel Michael's message is eternal love. My prayer, help me perceive all the love that surrounds me so that I can feel safe receiving, expressing, and giving love. Oh my goodness. I just feel so warm with this reading. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. All right, let's get some final messages from these beautiful Angel Whisper cards, which my friend had recently just gifted me, and they're just really beautiful and divine. So let's see what final messages the angels have for you. I feel like there's a couple more at the front here. Okay. I'm just going to pick them up. Okay. Life never ends. Spirit endures all. Like an eagle, it is your time to soar. Do not fear that you will fall. Wow. Seeing a butterfly is confirmation that your nature spirits are working with you. And I think I was talking about nature being very, very prominent for you. Your being of the universe, feel the connection. You are never alone, ever. Never, ever alone. Don't be afraid to ask for help from your guides. Your guides love to help you. Sometimes when you're very sensitive, when you're somebody very giving, you sometimes forget to ask for help yourself. Okay, so remember that your guides are there helping you as well. Okay, and but they need your permission. Be open to receiving. You do deserve to receive. And this is what I was getting so emotional about. It's like, you deserve this that's coming in. And I feel like there's so much yumminess coming in from you. The sweetness of life that you have not even experienced is coming into your reality. And you deserve this, right? We have what goes around comes around. And I feel like this is like the figure of 8, and this sort of what you've put out there is coming back to you. Okay, what you put out comes back, and I'm hearing put out. The more love you put out too, and the more love you give yourself, that will come back as well. Okay, and they're also saying create peace as much as you can. Okay, because this is going to really serve you moving forwards. Wow, that was a big message, guys, and I'm really, really happy for you. I send you so much love. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.